Oh, that sound. The camera click. The valley used to be so full of the sounds you couldn't hear yourself think. Now to hear it again. That sweet, awful click. You came to see the work of the reclusive artist. Come here. Let me see. Bring it close. Oh, my eyes. I can only see here. Awful. Form, color, subject. Simply awful. That was me trying to play to the crowd, to be charming. A crazy woman made this junk. And I buried her a long time ago. I'm surrounded by it. I spent my life trying to make something beautiful and true. I failed. Can you bring me photos of my art? I'd like to see my work one more time. I want to see how I wasted my life.
I don't mind going to different places for my food and my minerals. The golden season was pretty weird. I hope this isn't the face of a god. He looks like he'd steal your lunch. Too bad this is sold out, and happened 100 years ago. This instrument is so beat up, but lovingly preserved. It must have played some important tunes. This instrument is so beat up, but lovingly preserved. It must have played some important tunes. What a cheap-looking contraption. I'm not sure what to think about this. I'm looking at a gun. Before coming to the valley, I'd never seen a weapon before. Is the war the origin of this haunted feeling? I think that is Matura.
Come, show me. What do you think of it? Wrong. What a soulless object. Look at that face. Broken eyes. Nothing graceful about it. I should have grown ivy over them. At least the flood will take it all away. Was I never truly inspired? Did I really fail so completely? Let's see another.
They look like they passed out.
Completely off. I thought if I stood outside his door long enough in the rain, that God would let me inside. All I did was toil my fingers to pieces. I wanted to capture this valley in a piece of art. That's all. But when is the moment? Is it now? Or is it... now? Enough about my... Let me see what else you've got in that journal. My trash all on a page together, like a real art exhibit. One day, you could add my name to it. Mitsuura. They might as well know who to blame. The museum vault. Every artist dreams of their work hanging on its walls. Oh my God. You'll try to go there? It's so far. It'll drain your life away trying to reach it. It might be a longer term than you expect. You may be as old as I am by the time you get there. Your journal might end up in the vault, which means my artwork might end up there. Oh, that would redeem everything. Every wasted... When a dream crawls back out of your throat, it hurts. But I can do better than those little statues. I can, if you help me. This art will memorialize Cheng Valley, and we'll finish it together. Cheng Valley has many faces, many themes, characters, eras, stages of its existence. Take a look through this junk, and we'll pick one of those faces. A face to show Cheng Valley to the unborn children of the next season. You do that while I make some tea. You seem lost. We are here to choose a theme for our artwork. You can see through the clutter. I have looked at all this for far too long to see it. There are no mistakes, only wayward inspiration. Just pick the face, facet of Ching Valley that calls out to you. You seem lost. We are here to choose. You can see through the I have looked at all. There are no mistakes. Only just pick the face, facet of Ching Valley that calls out to you.
A face worn with the strain of creation. She is compelled to create, like how I feel compelled to document this season.
You seem lost. We are here to choose a theme for our... You can see through the clutter. I have looked at all. There are no mistakes. Only just pick the face, facet of Ching Valley that calls out to you.
I'm looking at a gun. Before coming to the valley, I'd never seen a weapon before. Is the war the origin of this haunted feeling?
They thought this was a weapon. We were neutral in the war, but the soldiers ran out of food and turned to us. Not many bullets were fired. Fear did most of the work. Now, I'm sure the killers want death, but they won't have it. They'll dream forever until the waves come. Do you want this to be our theme?
This instrument is so beat up, but lovingly preserved. It must have played some important tunes.
Oh, you've brought me Manchez's violin. He was a wonderful singer. We were so proud he came from Cheng Valley. He collected stories, games, and songs and spread them across the world. You remind me of him. He had the most beautiful smile. That is what the world is missing now. Charisma. Oh, he had it. One look from him would bring you into the conspiracy we call life. The feeling in the air when he sang, the energy, like anything could happen as long as it was beautiful. Do you want this to be our theme? Very good. And the tea is ready. In the past, I tried to control everything. My work was dead. This time, let's follow our intuition, gather some pieces, and see what happens. What magic might be hiding in this day, which will pass and never return. This tea is good for the throat. It makes me want to sing.
Chubaleni husanota, Chubaleni husane, Chubaleni husanota, Krimosanahi. Pleminutu sakanora,
That was it. That was Cheng Valley. I thought we would capture Cheng Valley in a piece of art, but we captured it in a moment instead. A moment can never hang on the wall of a museum, but you will still carry it with you. You were the co-author of this moment. I would never have found it without you. I'll rest these weary knees, these old eyes. But you're welcome to bring me images of this valley, as long as you bring them close enough for me to see. I'll tell you what I know. There's only a little bit of today left, and then the city, the flood, the lights, the next season. Oh, you'd never believe it. That locket was a gift from Manchez. Yes, the famous singer. We were both artists. We admired each other's work. We admired each other's. The golden season wouldn't have been so golden without him. Well, you should be sure to visit the shrine. When the sun is down, the gate will open. I wish I could show you around, but maybe you can bring the valley to me. You could show me photographs you've taken here, and I'll rummage around in my mind for any gems. That's the new cemetery, if you can believe it. We sold them The prismatic grounds needed bodies to study. I don't have any particular feeling about that. Dear widow, haunted child, departed soul, they've been through too much. And when I wander their fields at night, tasting the fruit, it was the only place in the valley with life up until the end. The boy brings me a look. I read his palm again and again. Oh, that poor man. Look at his madness. That our mind can hold the past, present, future, dreams, visions, everything together. That is the miracle of being alive. But a miracle is delicate. He should have left it alone. But he wanted to know. He dug deep. He burst his brain. Dear widow, haunted child, departed soul, they've been through too much. And when I wander their fields at night, tasting the fruit, it was the only place in the valley with life up until the end. The boy brings me a look. I read his palm again and again. Jing Valley purple, seductive, harmful. When you think of the past, where is it? Is the past behind you? Is it under your feet? I wear it like an old coat. What do I know compared to what this tree knows? I know that man Yori saved it from a nasty infection. I know the boy plays around there. Some humility, please. I don't know anything. Dig it up or leave it in the ground. Either way, Harpic will make itself known, make its presence felt. Is it the source of all strange happenings, all mind wanderings? Of our religion itself? Maybe it would decay on its own in a million seasons, but some are not so patient. Some would rather this magic just be gone. Leave us in peace. Critters of the valley. Don't worry about the animals. They'll leave before the flood. Won't they? Yes. Dear widow, haunted child, departed soul, they've been through too much. And when I wander their fields at night, tasting the fruit, it was the only place in the valley with life up until boy brings me a look. I read his palm again and again. Oh dear, did you speak with him? You did well to avoid his gaze. I'm looking forward to the void being buried under water. Jing Valley purple, seductive. When you think of the past, where is the past behind you? Is it under your feet? I wear it like an old coat. Critters of the valley. Don't worry about the animals. They'll leave before the flood. Won't they? Yes. I wish I could show you, but maybe you could show, and I'll rummage around in my mind for any gems. Critters of the valley. Don't worry about the animals. They'll... Won't they? Yes. Oh, the gray hens. As soon as I saw someone wearing a uniform, I knew this season was almost over. Uniforms, groups, flags. Oh, any social organization at all. That's what we've been lacking. Everyone is alone with their little life, their little grief, their own tragedy. I spared you mine. I'll root for the Greyhands, why not? They offered to work on my teeth. I said no. I'm too old to have perfect shining teeth. It would scare away children and small animals. Yes, the water coming, the flood, the dam. I'm tired of it. What is natural? What is man-made? The dam created this. Of course we caused the flood. Over and over. We never learned. Ha! All right.
Matiora is a true artist. The text is barely legible. 3 aphorisms from the young. None should see the face of love and live. It looks like a set of aphorisms. Now to find the rest. Night has fallen. The doors to the shrine must be open now. There is infinity in this sound, I'm supposed to say.
The Grey Hands people are cool. They have trucks and stuff. I wonder what their city is like. They were interested in the same things my dad was interested in. They're picking up where he left off, but they're doing everything fast, I think. His name is Frenay. I asked him how he ended up sleeping here. Frenay said they were in the valley because they were so hungry. And then there was light everywhere, and they fell asleep forever. They should be old men now, but they couldn't get older if they tried. One time, I saw the monk out here cleaning them. It was so funny. He looked like he hated doing it. I'm not supposed to touch the soldiers, but I let Frenay borrow my pig. I need it back now. Let's go.
I wonder what they dream about. All my life I've heard solemn references to the war. It never reached our village, but it touched the lives of our grandparents. What happened here in the valley, and how did it end? This must be Kochi's drawing. That last line is kind of disconcerting. This machine fueled countless tourists motoring into the valley. Supply lines must have been cut off when the war started. This is an actual car. They used to be everywhere. Trying to imagine this place full of tourists, bustling with fumes, automobiles growling for territory. What did Ga sit on? All this will be washed away. I'm looking at a memorial to the lost, the killed, and the maimed. We are so lucky the war never came to Cairo village. the scale of the old world grew beyond human proportion, maybe beyond human feeling, the parking lot will never die. The people here weren't ready for a war. I've seen pictures of cars before. They were common in the golden season. This car seems to be named Honk Honk. I don't know what it's like to be that hungry. The elder showed me this symbol. The soldiers are from the prismatic grounds.
Everyone's here. She's really going to do it. How can she be sure?
The shrine is protected.
How does she know?
Sonia knows.
How can she be sure? She can't know for sure. This has never happened before, has it? I don't want this. We need to leave. Let's just run.
Wait, do you hear that?
Oh, God.
We're going to be okay. It'll all be over soon.
Who is Sonia? What did she do to protect the people of the valley? They believe a prayer put the soldiers to sleep. Is that possible?
Everyone's here.
The war was its own season, but the trauma of it echoed on into this season, haunting it. The memory of war lingers, but the Grey Hands are guiding people somewhere else?
Let's go.
There is something calm and descending about this statue, like falling slowly. Those slips are prayers to this god for sleep? People prayed here. Who did they pray to? Purple minerals are built into this statue too. Music from a trio of performers. The metal, the breeze, and my mind. We have Dr. Fumio's cures to negotiate with the exigencies of life as a conscious being. Here they have a religion. The form changes, our needs remain the same. My mom told me a story about a special gateway. Passing through it took years off your life, trading time for distance. I suppose I'm doing the same, just very slowly, very gradually.
I've always prayed when I needed something. But now I just want to thank you. The calm you brought over the world. I'm in love with this silence. This moment. We're going to live. And we're going to remember.
I can hear the relief in their voice. This must be after the end of the season of war.
I've always prayed when I needed something.
The figure of this statue feels like it came to someone in a dream. That's just a guess from me. Those slips are prayers to this god for memories? people prayed here. Who did they pray to?
One time, I bet Mom I could walk away from home with my eyes closed. When it got dark, I got scared, so I opened them. I hadn't gone far at all. Mom laughed.
Bugs don't know anything. They don't even know they're bugs. This must be for writing something. But what?
I wanted to see the water come up from here. To see it crash. I thought the flood would clean everything. But Mom said a flood is dirty. That makes no sense. I asked if we could stay and watch, but Mom said we need to get a ride to the city. That's our house. You're good. Come on. Let's go.
Samir Feathery. I recognize you.
Yeah?
You're the famous doctor. That's your boy. The one with the visions. I'm right, aren't I? I won't tell nobody.
We're just passing through.
I have a niece. She hears things. Voices of the dead.
I can't help you.
Please, give it some thought.
I can't treat anyone here in this valley. This is not a place to get well.
Where is?
I'm working on that. Take care.
It's surreal to find a piece of Dr. Fumio's past so far away from Cairo. Such a huge structure. I wish we had more information about the olden days. symbol and a name. The Din. These stones must represent the three gods of the valley. Their names seem important. Din, Din, Din. Like an echo from the past. This stone is to worship the tide. The tide, something calm that comes and goes. This shrine is where it all began. I wonder if there are still monks in there. I knew once I went into the shrine, my time to explore the valley was over. It'll open at night. A different symbol and name. The void. Sounds ominous. They placed this god at a distance, but wanted to keep an eye on them too.
wasn't there when he passed away. I was there. Dad had his eyes closed, but he was making a face, like he could see something. So I asked him what he was looking at. He said he was looking at me, and I was all grown up. He saw me climbing up a hill in the sun. Then he said his memories were falling to the soil and he had to go with them. He didn't want to go, but he had to. He squeezed my hand and it hurt, but I didn't mind. Can we wait here a while? Just to see if something will happen?
I met a boy who lost his father just like I did. It's something I don't talk about much. But I did to him. I've been recording everything for you. But this feels private. I'm not sure if I want to share this with the future. I was about your age when I lost my dad. Growing up, everyone said I took after him. I didn't know what it meant exactly, but I felt proud. He fell while climbing a mountain. The other climbers looked for him. He really tried. A friend of his almost fell, maybe in the same spot. The search was called off, but my search kept going. I couldn't understand where he went. Every morning when I woke up, I thought he'd be back. Couldn't he come back just as easily as he disappeared? I was embarrassed to look for him, but I did. Secretly. I thought about impossibly small places, like in the air of my breath, or in the silence between heartbeats. It was silly. At the same time I was growing up, I was changing all the time. Every night I would go to sleep and wake up a little different than the day before. And I realized my dad had gone to a place where you don't sleep and don't wake up, where you never change. They must be waiting for us there, in the place we all were before our memories began.
You're still here. The tour's over. That's your prize, okay? I have to go home now. I'll see you someday later today.
Kochi collected objects around the valley and laid them to rest at his father's grave. I've collected memories. Where will they be laid to rest? The museum vault?